And now, the 2015 NCMPR Medallion Award-winning Studio Bergen.
Hi, I'm Larry Levanka, and welcome to Studio Bergen, your connection to the state's #1 college for associate degree graduates 3 years in a row. It's time once again for our countdown.
Number 10.
Before Santa made his way down the chimney, he stopped by the college's Hackensack location, the Philip Ciarco Jr. Learning Center, to take photos with four-legged friends. No word if the event, which helps support the Bergen County Animal Shelter and the Ramapo Bergen Animal Refuge, made 8 reindeer jealous.
Number 9.
The holiday spirit continued with the college's annual holiday gathering, sponsored by President Dr. B.K. Walter. Faculty and staff visited the institution's boardroom at the main campus to spread good cheer and snack on treats provided by the college's hospitality students.
Number 8.
In the college's ongoing efforts to raise awareness regarding mental health, Hollywood Beauty Salon, a documentary about surviving mental illness and violence, struggling with loss, finding courage for recovery, and discovering beauty, came to campus last month. As part of the event, cast members and director Glenn Holston discussed the film with students.
Hollywood Beauty Salon is a real place. It's in Philadelphia. It's part of a neighborhood called Germantown, and it's in a mental health recovery community. And I stumbled upon it. I was hired to do a corporate video at the place, and I met the men and women who are in this beauty parlor, and I met Rachel Hollywood Carr. It's after her nickname is Hollywood. And I was very inspired by the sort of strength and humanity of the men and women there who have had a lot of tough journeys but still remain very hopeful, very supportive, and extremely creative. So I wanted to work with them to make a movie that sort of brought out all those strong points of who they are. And I wanted to make a film that was about human beings, not about diagnoses, so that we could all find connecting points between somebody who might have a different struggle than ours, but we all have things in common like hopes and dreams and love and friendship. We all have a connection to mental health. There's someone in our family, we might have had a journey ourselves, who there might be some issue that we're dealing with. And a lot of the times, those issues start at the college age. So getting a vocabulary out, getting people comfortable with the language, comfortable with terminology, comfortable with saying, I might need help right now, that's huge to me.
Number 7.
1 in 5 community college students has struggled with hunger, according to a survey of 4,300 students conducted by the Association of Community College Trustees and nonprofit Single Stop. And Bergen, the Center for Food Action, and prominent properties Sotheby's International Realty, Ridgewood, are trying to do something about it. As part of the Realtors' annual Food Drive Challenge, agents from Sotheby's Ridgewood collected donations to purchase $600 in grocery store gift cards for the Center for Food Action Pantry at Bergen, located at the institution's main campus. The Center for Food Action Pantry at Bergen opened in June 2014 to assist students, faculty, and staff fighting hunger.
Number 6.
The youngest members of our college community, the students enrolled in the Child Development Center, had a special visit last month. The author and illustrator of Little Carl, which released last month, shared the story with the students. Bergen adjunct Eric Santoli illustrated the tale, while author and fellow UPenn alum Martin Smith did the writing.
If my job is, as the illustrator, is to bring Martin's words to life, so part of that is color, part of that is composition, like a painting. But yeah, my job is really that, to make sure that a child can visually, even if a child may not understand all of the story, they'll be able to understand the themes from the straight illustrations.
It's a project that started 1.5 years ago in a creative writing course that I was taking at Penn. And it was just something where we had the opportunity to do something unique, and we went with it. And so we're kind of using the activities that kind of go in with the themes in the book to introduce the kids to some of these ideas of fairness and you know, universal brotherhood and taking care of each other.
Number 5.
She's done it again. In a year filled with accolades, student-athlete Nadia Vaso recently became the first player in Bergen history to earn the 2015-16 John Stauff Female Scholar Athlete of the Year Award, which honors a female student-athlete who excels in both academics and athletics. In addition to maintaining a 4.0 GPA, which recently earned her the NJCAA Pinnacle Academic Achievement Award, she participated on a team of Bergen business students who won the inaugural New Jersey County College Case Competition, sponsored by Rutgers Business School Newark, in April. On the court, a setter, Vaso earned back-to-back region and conference first-team honors in 2014 and 2015, leading the Bulldogs to the region tournament finals this year. She ranked 34th in the country for assists per set with 6.65, and off the playing surface, Vaso contributes to several clubs and organizations, including the college's Italian Club, Student Government Association, and Phi Theta Kappa, as well as volunteer work with a Cliffside Park animal shelter. She will graduate from Bergen in May.
Number 4.
The creative process, sustainability, and collaboration inspired Gallery Bergen's latest art exhibition, fronted by Habitat for Artists. Art at Large, on view until January, showcases work from public projects as well as the artists' studios. Curator Amy Lipton discussed the project.
The artists work in these little studios, usually in the public, and they invite the public in to make art with them. So it's really a community engagement kind of art project where the artists come up with different kinds of projects like collage or mosaic or even knitting and crocheting or, various kinds of things that people in the public feel comfortable doing. Like they don't feel like they have to be serious artists. They can come in and just have fun and play, bring their kids or seniors or whomever. So they've had a lot of experience doing these kinds of projects. This is, I think, the first, maybe the second time they're doing it in a college setting.
Lipton also said the collaborative nature of the exhibition promotes interaction.
Over the course of the exhibition, hopefully students will come and be encouraged to just sit down with us for a minute or 5 minutes or however long they want and make some art on these materials that we have available for them to work with, and then they'll get applied to the sides of the shed and they'll get applied to these sides of the walls, and so it'll be like a growing exhibition that changes over the course of the time it's here.
Number 3.
Supporting the county's #1 employment sector, healthcare, the latest graduates of the college's Distinguished Nursing Program received their pins during an evening ceremony last month. Many of the graduates will now enter a career in the profession, while others will continue their education and seek to earn BSNs.
Number 2.
Staying on the topic of Bergen's renowned health professions programs, and despite a title that requires clearing your throat, a team of students from the Respiratory Care program recently took home the Spittoon Trophy for winning the New Jersey State Society for Respiratory Care Sputum Bowl in Atlantic City. A statewide Scholars Bowl-style competition, Bergen students Sumi Thomas, John Carlo Davila, Christopher Batista, and Bianca Veloz competed against Brookdale Community College students and practicing respiratory therapists. The Sputum Bowl takes place in New Jersey and across the country each year. Winning teams from each state can then compete in the national competition during the American Association of Respiratory Care convention. Bergen's Respiratory Therapy Club has sponsored the students' participation in the state-level Sputum Bowl for the past 21 years.
Number 1.
The Bergen Community College Foundation was in a giving mood last month, providing an early holiday present of sorts for nearly 80 students. At the annual Fall Scholarship Awards ceremony, thanks to the generosity of Foundation contributors, students received approximately $100,000 to help support their studies. Recipients even included a mother and son, Marjorie Remington and Donovan Howes.
When we both found out, we were both so excited. He emailed me, my mom, guess what? I got a scholarship. And I was like, let me check my email, and then I got it too. And then we were just jumping up and down. We were very excited.
I'm just really happy that I get to be a student here for one more semester. And I get to hone my skills further.
Family connections are exactly why Carl Sohnlein supports Bergen students.
My wife passed away, and I wanted to memorialize her. But she was also a student of Bergen Community College. She was a nursing student. She was originally from Ireland, so when she came here, she had to get a GED, take classes, constantly applying into the nursing program, and absolutely loved it. She loved nursing, she loved people, she loved helping everybody. She got back into college. I had been out for many, many years, never completed it, and then we both began the trip on education. So she got her associates, I got my bachelor's, she went back for her bachelor's, I went for my master's, and so on. So education's a big deal to me. Helping kids achieve their goals is great. What I love is the diversity of the student and the ages. That they're not just the typical 18 to 21-year-old, but as I meet them here, you know, they're in their 20s, they're in their 30s, they're in their 40s, and they're following a dream, and God bless them. I hope they all succeed.
Meanwhile, students such as Jesse Kent expressed gratitude to donors like the Stryker Corporation, which sponsored his scholarship.
This is the first scholarship I've ever received, and I'm really grateful to be acknowledged for my, all my hard work and accomplishments. There's been no other place that has accepted me like Bergen has, and to be acknowledged by Stryker, a really great company, Stryker Orthopedics. It feels good to be acknowledged.
Another major donor, Verizon, and Representative Mark Bakhtiari said supporting students is critical to maintaining the country's competitive advantage.
Verizon has a long-standing relationship with Bergen Community College for many, many years since its inception and many past presidents. And Verizon's focused on STEM research and STEM education, so it's a big part of what our giving stream is. And it's extremely helpful to see the students foster and grow and become future employees of Verizon and to better the community.
Students become eligible for scholarships by achieving various academic and demographic benchmarks assigned to each award. The foundation leads the application and disbursement process, which has totaled nearly $20 million since its inception in 1982. If you are interested in supporting a Bergen student, please visit tinyurl.com/givebergen or call 201-447-7117. Your donation will always go to a good place when you're supporting Bergen students. That's our countdown for this month. Happy New Year! We'll see you again next time. For Bergen Community College, I'm Larry Levanka. Thanks, and take care.